Hey everybody, it's DarkLordDave here. Managed to sort out my technical difficulties that I was having last night, so I'm going to pick up where I left off and stream. Well, I'm actually going to restart. I didn't really get started because of the technical difficulties, but I'm going to be streaming Hellblade finally. Been waiting to play this game for a long time. Switch over to the game here. I'll have my webcam off, but you'll be able to hear me. The kind of game that Hellblade is, I figured it better to have my webcam off. Oops. Window when the game was booting up. There we go. Kind of messed it up while I was alt-tabbing trying to get my stream working. That real quick. There we go. Yeah. Something glitched out the menu last time. Probably me alt-tabbing in and out trying to get my stream set up. See what happened. My second monitor froze is what happened. I can't actually see what's going on over there. I'll fix that in a second once I get into the... Oh, and actually I hit continue, didn't I? I wanted to start a new game. Stupid Windows color message. Always tell that thing not to pop up. But it always does anyways. Main menu here. So I needed to start a new game. I don't know why I hit continue. And so we're going to change this real quick. There we go. Now I can see what's going on my second monitor. Start new game. Mouse off.
Hello. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew. journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why doesn't she turn back?
This intro is so creepy. So well done, though.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking? He's in hell high.
Look, up ahead.
Hell high.
You see it too?
You promised you gave
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
It's them. They're here.
You see them? I can see you.
Look around and you'll see them. The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here.
You see them?
This is not a place of rest.
You can't do this. Go back. Go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you.
They're watching.
Stop. Can you feel them watching?
They're watching her.
They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be?
Yes, I am.
You'd
I
think
can't
she'd
look
get used
behind
to
me,
it
but I
by
keep
now,
hearing
so-
things behind me.
But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
They can feel you.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper.
Really like the narration voice there, because it's also Senua. It's one of the many voices that you're hearing. It's one that's just constantly there narrating, it seems.
What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's wait to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Look really clearly.
Focus, Senua.
Focus. Focus and
Do
you'll
not
see
forget my
what
story,
happens if you
Senua.
focus.
Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the River of Knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
Darkness is coming. Yearn for life. Hunger for it. Like a pack of wolves on a hunt. But she's not stopping. Not this time.
So messed up.
Can you see it?
The land of mist and fog.
He's in there.
The old fool was right.
You see it?
What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost.
Where are you? I hear you.
He's there, you know it.
There's no doubt about
He's
it.
lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim,
You'll never find him.
They're calling
and the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
Okay. This is where my performance kind of fell apart last time, so it does seem to have been fixed.
Why doesn't she turn back?
It was a
doing this for him.
a different program I had going that turned out to be conflicting with stuff. I'm getting a little bit of issues here, but not like it was yesterday.
Bridge to Helheim. I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim. And that is where you must travel.
Yeah, performance is definitely better this time.
Going wherever you don't stop.
Well, that's odd, desktop Bobcat.
Are you scared?
Were you using it on the phone app or something?
You're in danger.
Or just like sitting on the web page?
Get down.
What's she waiting for?
You've got to go.
Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Well, if you watched this part yesterday, then you didn't miss anything. I just got to the part that I was having performance issues with yesterday, so.
It's going to hurt you.
It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them.
Don't listen.
I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way.
Don't listen.
I'll never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory.
Ruth? Is that you?
Hey, Donnie Brasco.
Tales of the Northmen.
Just got to where we reached yesterday while I was having performance issues.
Liar.
He's lost.
An old fool.
I'm gonna have to run and get a drink real quick, though,
Drew.
after I do this.
It's good to see you again.
Quiet.
You kept your vow.
To guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
Use your eyes. Use your eyes.
Yeah, Donnie Brasco, the performance is definitely much better. I figured it out. It was a different program conflicting.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate. It's near. Look towards the gate, and the gate will open.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
It worked!
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell, but I watched the Northmen.
It was just super
Learned our
sunny out
ways.
here
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed.
as I walked up the cliff. It started raining more and more.
People paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Another
Okay.
voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Let's continue to hell. I'm being cheerful because I'm scared. This game's pretty freaky.
I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
Oh,
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here.
oh shit. I'm gonna have to fight. I don't really know the controls. Sneezed.
I won't resist anymore. Just give him back. A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is wrought. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, I know what you guys mean there. It was pretty messed up. That's also the first explanation that's been given in the game. Just that little bit of text about the...
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
He's not right.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravn. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
How's the volume, by the way? I can turn up the game's volume, like, I don't know how all the little voices come through the stream.
She has to fight two gods first.
Two gods?
Two gates.
She choose first. One of them will kill her, I know it. She's going to die. Uh-oh.
Which one will she challenge first?
Be very careful, Senua.
Choose a gate, Senua.
Two gates, two gods.
Which gate should I choose? We go for illusion on the left or fire on? What do you think, Donnie Brasco? Illusion? It's gonna be messed up in there, I bet.
Valravn, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to Valravn and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
What's that?
It's a wall. It's a door.
No, it's a bridge.
No, it's not. Push it. Push it. Push it down.
What do you think will happen?
Come on.
Idiot.
Come on. Push it. She did it. She did it. She did it. She did it.
Illusion hides the path to Valravn. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
Something was different. Can you see? It's funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we?
once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
Dark all. Quiet. You got quiet because it was dark.
However hard she tried, begged. This is the price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it can see you too.
No, I'm in danger. This room is arena shaped, but I don't think regular, like, game designs will help me in this game. There it is.
He's too fast. Take him down. Take him down now. Find a good position. Around you. End it now. Let the end.
Ah. Oh, that was close.
The Northmen will not stop her.
The combat is actually really satisfying in this game. I like it. It's not like when we were sharing the videos around at work and people were kind of looking at the combat, it seemed kind of Dark Souls-ish. And it is in a way, but well, maybe there is a lock-on, but if there's a lock-on, I don't actually know what the lock-on is. And it's not just like overpowering strikes, or at least it doesn't feel that way. It doesn't feel like I can just whack, whack, whack the enemy forever type thing. It feels like Senua gets tired after a few swings. And you have to kind of plan it out so you're not going to get hit by these big demon things. Whatever they are. I think they're actually meant to be Vikings, but she's
Valravan's
hallucinating.
power of illusion comes from
I don't know, really.
ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen, Truth.
Look how much it's changed. It's all different.
Oh, I see. I climb. I haven't played the third Dark Souls, so that one might be a bit more natural and fluid. I can't really speak to that, but this is definitely more natural and fluid than
Align the ravens with
the first Dark Souls. But what I was like, even though it's natural and fluid, it's not like it's just super easy to do the combos either. Like it takes thought. I like that. I don't know how I'm supposed to actually climb up there to see these things, though. The ramp. It's back that way. Oh, I'm sure that the spot I have to view it from is right up top by that one. I don't know how to climb up there. No, it's definitely not back this way. Oh. This gate thing does something. Ah, yes it does. Walk through it, I can go through the wall. There we go.
Something's shifted. Something's happened. Something's
the same, but feels different. An imposter world, where the forest itself is watching.
There's eyes. Eyes on everything.
Another gate.
Another gate. You know what to do.
Stay back.
You have to open it.
It's not safe. Don't listen to them. Listen. Don't. Open it.
You can do it.
Don't touch it. Step back.
Come on.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
What does it mean?
Which ravens?
Where are they?
Can't you see them? She can't see.
I see them.
Line up the ravens. Shh.
What is it?
I hear something.
If you hear the soul of Valravan, follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions. You can't always trust your eyes.
What's up?
Valravan.
Challenge me. He's gone. He disappeared.
Where did he go?
You lost him.
Where is he?
It's all your fault. Fight me.
It's gone again.
Is she lost? Wouldn't be the first time. Last winter, before the tragedy, she journeyed into the wilds of her native land, living off berries, roots, and rabbits. It's not uncommon, you see.
Oh, he's gone again.
We call such a person a Gaunt. Some, like Truth, become Gaunt in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purge a curse. Those who make it back are forever changed.
That's stupid. I had to go over there to be able to do the raven thingy. That's probably the point the whole time.
Shh. She can get up now. She can get up now. What's happening? She can get up now.
She can get up.
I see.
Must be magic. Dark magic.
A trick.
Raven's tricking her.
Raven.
How can she get up?
Bait. It's him. Dark magic draws her closer.
Raven's magic. It's not him. He's helping her. It's not him.
It's a trick.
She's doing it on her own. He's not tricking her.
It's magic. It's an illusion.
All the whispers. There we go. What are you guys thinking so far?
We picture fear, and we think of a shadow in the woods, a creature in the night. If only it were that simple. The worst kind comes without warning, a deep and primal signal from within. A reminder that just because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
She can't get in. She can't go in there.
Behind that?
Raven, he's there.
She has to find another route.
Truth says there's always another route.
Find a way, Senua. Go round, Senua.
Find your own path.
It's a different way.
I don't know how I was supposed to get up. Not sure. There we go. Just stalled a bit. Let's try that again. Can you refresh my memories real quick? You still there, Donnie Brasco? Oh, no worries. Ah.
They've surrounded you.
What are you thinking of the game so far? Well, maybe if you weren't watching so much porn on Nebraska. I'm just kidding. Oh no.
Too slow. Remember your training.
No.
Get up quick. It's not over. It's not over. She's injured. She can still do it.
Oh, that was really close. Oh. And it's getting really hot in my room, so it's... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the combat in this is actually really difficult. You are at a big disadvantage against the enemies. No, I think the curly faced mouth was appropriate.
Do you know what it's like to leave everything behind? Your home, loved ones,
There's some more raven symbol.
to head deep into the wilds,
Lots of them.
perhaps never to return. Senua does. Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything. Turning home into a foreign land and loved ones into strangers. Exile makes sense when you realize that you were never really home in the first place.
The song.
Valravan.
Valravan's song. It's over here. It's over here.
Is that? It's over there. No, it's here. There's two.
Listen, focus. Listen.
It's magic. It's magic. It's magic. She's been in the forest like this before. This reminds her of somewhere.
The forest.
Where? Which forest? Forest in the wilds.
The wilds.
She left alone. She went to the wilds a long time. Why did she go to the wilds?
She wanted to fight her own darkness. She thought she could beat her own darkness.
Did she beat her darkness?
No. It nearly killed her, but she tried.
Druth helped her.
If it wasn't for Druth, she'd be dead.
She can't beat her own darkness. She wanted to marry Dillian. She came to beat her own darkness and marry Dillian. But it didn't work.
She thought her curse would affect him.
She thought her curse would spread to him. She thought she'd bring the darkness to him too. She nearly died.
She thought the curse made her tainted.
Druth helped her.
The ravens.
They've gone. They've gone.
No,
Half of them have gone. They've gone.
some are still there.
But where? Some is still there.
Valravan's helping.
He's not helping.
It's a trick.
Quiet.
Out in the wilds. In the cold winter woods.
Where have they gone?
She no longer felt fit for this world. She almost gave in to the darkness. But she remembered Dillian's words. She remembered her promise. She resolved to fight on and kill that which had become a part of her.
The gate is open. Open. He did it.
There is no such thing as victory when it comes to the darkness. It's like it doesn't want to kill us. Yet, it will gnaw at her, biding its time. Only when she is at her weakest will it strike to kill. Will she find Dillian before her time comes?
Well, that's a fighting arena if I ever saw one. My hands are getting sweaty. This is too scary. Everything about the nature, or like the environments, it's just spooky.
Overcome Valravan's final illusion to face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senua. You have the sight.
We both see the darkness.
We can fight it together.
I know what you mean, Mr. Justin P. It's unnerving. They did a really, really good job with this. Like, even in I don't know how long you've been watching Mr. Justin P, but the intro for the game is spooky. I've already died once, Donnie Brasco. You missed it while you were getting food. You can see the rot on my hand there. So how do I... Gotta get over there somehow. Well, but even without the dead bodies and everything, Desktop Bobcat, it's the voices and the fog, just everything. The way they've structured the environments in this game is really well. Yeah, well, that's what you get, Donnie Brasco, when you go get food instead of watching me stream. I joke. I need to. Otherwise, I'm gonna die. This is scary. Like, I'm just looking for a way to solve a puzzle, and I'm still freaked out. Have you seen much of this game at all, Mr. Justin P? So this is the way to get up there, I guess. I see. That's a big tree branch.
Speak to me, Druth. Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called...
Well, then my channel is perfect for you. That's exactly why I stream, is for all the games, whether it's scary games or games with...
that held him for a
Sorry,
day
I'm just
and a
gonna
night
let
without
this
food
guy
or
talk
water.
first.
Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed. But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast.
Oh, this guy's going on. But what I was saying is, like, the main reason I stream is for
But when he went there,
people who might not have a computer that can play certain games, or might not play games at all, but might be interested in seeing
his slave masters landed
what goes on, like whether it's a good story or cool environments or both. That's mostly what I stream.
What was Findan? Burnt away that
Been
day.
working on the Batman Arkham series for
From
their
the
story
flames,
lately.
A new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth. The man that I am now. And though Findan never set eyes on his dear sister again, I,
It's that beam.
Druth, have found you, Senua.
I wish he could have seen my home before these dark times.
Okay. So used to playing the Batman game, I keep trying to activate my detective mode so that I'm not so scared. Gives me night vision. Go back up through this. So if I go through it again, now I can walk up that tree. If you're interested, Mr. Justin P, my YouTube channel has all of my Batman videos that I was talking about there. It's also where I'll be putting up any of the future Hellblade videos if you want to check them out. And if you miss them live, that is. I don't actually know if I'm in control of anything here, but that's a really big nest. A skeleton. There we go.
Broken. The gate is open. Open.
This darkness. I know it from the wild.
Shit. It's behind me.
It's coming back for me.
I'm still here. Are you too? Where are we? I remember. It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness, make sense of it, and once relief settles in, it strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom, drowning the mind in fear, deeper, deeper, dragging you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back. But there, in the darkness,
Senua,
and she remembered what he told her.
hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it, for it is a window into the underworld. Within, you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours. Focus. Focus! Focus!
I see you. I see you now. You led me to the wilds. You trapped me there.
Boss fight. Oh, shit. I wanted to dodge, not kick him.
Watch out! Stop them!
Oh, shit.
She's going to die.
Get up, get up, get up.
She's injured. She will.
Oh, no, I can't. Yeah, I died. I don't actually even know how to activate the slow-mo thing now that I think about it. Holy crap, the combat in this is really tough, too. Again. Fun game. You can do it. Respawn me. Did this last time I died too. It'll just take a second. Come on, game. You can do it. I don't know why it's doing this for me. There we go. As soon as the loading symbol shows up, I know it's catching up. Oh shit, it's loading me right into the fight though. Fuck. It's not good. Oh. Gonna avoid this or not? I don't really know. I don't know what's happened here. This did not happen last time I died. It just took a little while for me to respawn. Oh, I got hit. Feel the rumble. Probably gonna die again here, which sucks because this game has a system where if you die too many times, you're permadead. How's it? No, I think it's just the game, because you can still hear me. At least my system isn't showing me that the stream is frozen. Can't hear me. Ah, there we go. Catching up finally. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. Froze up when I died there. Okay, cool. Oh man, do I have to redo this puzzle? Looks like I do.
Overcome Valravan's final illusion to face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senua. You have the sight.
We both see the darkness. We can fight it together. Speak to me, Druth. Tell me a story.
Okay, let's try to fight this guy
Listen,
again.
I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan. The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed. But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast. It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire,
No.
Findan made his escape.
At least I'm not getting any lag. Are you having issues?
What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames, a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth. The man that I am now.
Not sure if it's still working for
Findan
Mr. Justin
never
B.
set
and-
eyes on his dear
Oh, it's
sister
fine for
again.
desktop Bobcat, it sounds like.
I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
I wish you could have seen my home before these dark times.
Broke. The gate is open. Open.
See if I can do this time.
I know it from the wilds. It's coming back for me. I'm still here. Are you too? Where are we? I remember. It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does.
Oh,
You
is
think
it?
you can overcome the
Um,
darkness. Make
All
sense
my
of it.
Twitch health monitors are showing
Settles in.
good health at the moment.
Strikes out.
Well, I think it might just be general
Throwing you helplessly back into the
connectivity type stuff.
drowning the mind in fear.
If it is really bad for you guys, though, make sure you check out my YouTube in the link below. This will be up on my YouTube tomorrow, so you could watch anything you do miss over there.
But there, in the darkness,
But it is, well, I mean, I had that one freeze when I,
Hear me. Reach
died, but other than that, it's worked fine for me. The health monitors aren't
my
showing
iron
any
mirror.
dropped frames
Look
or
into
anything
it.
like that, so...
for it is a window into the underworld. Within, you will see the face of
Nothing
the
I can
darkness that you fear.
do at the
And if
moment,
you
unfortunately.
focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours. Focus! Focus! Focus!
I see you. I see you now. You led me to the wilds. You trapped me there.
Go. Better fight.
Okay.
Deep down. Finish it. Strike. They're overwhelming. Just go
Ow. Have fun in Overwatch, Mr. Justin P. Make sure to follow me if you enjoyed watching. Actually, I have Overwatch as well, so maybe we should play together sometime. Ah! Oh shit. Up, 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 up. Get up, get up. Oh, I didn't know that was JP. Ah! Oh. Oh, this is tough.
They've surrounded.
They didn't even follow me. What a jerk.
You know what to do. Remember the golden trial. Behind you.
Ow.
He finished it. Focus. She's winning.
Oh, you. Get you, you crow jerk. Oh, I did it.
I never
Maybe?
beat you in the wilds, did I? It was an illusion. But not this time.
The mark of Valravan. One of the keys to the gate to Helheim.
Holy crap.
Hold it in your mind's eye.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory bringing her closer to defeat. Unfair, isn't it? In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for Druth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul.
I'm coming. I still hear you.
Oh, I'm just gonna check the time here real quick. 11:00. Well, I think I will head back to the main gate, but I don't think I'll get started on the Fire Gods area tonight. I'll probably save that for another night. But I don't know what will
She would
counter
lay on the grass
away.
and stare at the clouds. And as she saw them, elusive, shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere. In the trees, the mountains, caves.
There's the eyes again. Wow, this game is absolutely beautiful. Like, it's creepy, like haunting and disturbing sometimes, but beautiful too.
I wonder, can you see the faces too? They're there, if you look for them.
Mother? Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld and all the souls within it will see you. Don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
Did you see her? That was her mother, Galina. She was a priestess, a healer. She taught Senua to see the weave that binds the world together.
And it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother. Senua still sees her face from time to time, hidden in the world. Like she's still watching over her. She misses her so much.
Well, that doesn't seem good.
Anticipate moves. You're close. Defend yourself. Nobody cares. Behind you. Finish this. End it now. There he is. She's got her sword. Prepare your speed.
Oh shit, there's another one.
Finish.
Oh shit.
Scared. She's scared. No one can. Get out! Too strong. It's nearly over. Finish it. You won.
There we go.
The gate. She needs to go back. She can't.
Ooh.
It won't open. Why won't it open?
There's another challenge.
She hasn't challenged.
Yep, there is. I did it, Donnie Brasco. I don't know if I actually can, because like those guys just seem to disappear. I don't even know if they're there or not. Oh, there's blood. Is it my blood? Seem to be bleeding. But yeah, now the next thing I have to do is go after the God of Fire, which I'm sure will be fun. Let's watch the little intro to it here. And then I'll probably call it a night there. Save the God of Fire for the next one.
Surt, the fire giant has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind. And the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
She found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast. He was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world. Like her, who spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
My mother's face again. Oh, I was going to wait for the autosave icon, but I'm sure one popped up after I beat those guys. So, yeah, that is where I'm gonna call it a night tonight. I would love to continue playing more, but that is a good place to cut it off, and I won't have time, unfortunately, to do a ton more. But hope everybody has enjoyed Hellblade. I will be continuing this soon. I'll also be continuing Batman Arkham City soon. Ranger Artem is back for a little while, but he's going to be leaving to fight fires again soon, I think. So we may get a little bit of Ghost Recon in, but chances are that will be on hold for a while still. And yeah, as usual, make sure to follow me on Twitch and YouTube if you enjoyed my videos. YouTube has my links, or my link to my YouTube is down below the Twitch stream there. That's where you'll find all of my past videos. And yeah, hope everybody's enjoyed Hellblade. I know I have, even though it's really creepy. But it's really well done as well. I will be continuing this very soon. This has been DarkLordDave. Have a good night, everybody. Yeah, it definitely was fun, Donnie Brasco. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.